My name is Marilyn Crawford, and I am your Ward 1 councillor. We are standing in the newly refurbished Mullen Park. We have brand new park equipment, park benches, and we've restored our tennis courts back to a useful state. This park was not designed by staff. This park was designed by the residents who live in this area. We had a meeting where we were able to establish what they wanted to see in their parks, and staff did that for them. This meeting also identified that we had some bigger issues in this park around safety. So we had another meeting with our police that we were able to establish a neighborhood watch within this area. So the residents themselves are starting to take back their own neighborhood and have eyes on the neighborhood, which is so important for us to be able to do. Sean Collier, who is your previous Ward 1 councillor and your current regional councillor, has been a huge advocate for security cameras in our parks. We're very happy to say that in the last term we were able to put trial security cameras up in one of the parks in Ward 1, and very happy to say that it was successful. And the police have actually used this in some of the issues that we've had in those parks. We will be advocating that this not become a trial any longer, but that it becomes permanent, and not just permanent in that park, but permanent in other parks. At a recent debate, I was challenged. They asked me, what have you been doing for the past 4 years? Well, I'm going to tell you. I've held 24 community meetings in the past 4 years. This has been seen up to 50 to 60 people that have been attending these meetings in your own community schools. It has not only allowed me, it has allowed me to get to know who you are as residents and what concerns you. It has also allowed you to meet your neighbors in your own residence, in your own neighborhood, so that you know who each other are. I've also been contacted by several residents in the area, in Ward 1, about issues that are going on in their own community. I'm going to give you a few examples of what we've been dealing with. On Delaney, we had a speeding issue, and so I got the residents together at a community meeting at Eagle Ridge with our staff and with our police and with our bylaw. The outcome of that was a much needed stop sign at the corner of, right at the corner of Eagle Ridge School and Robertson. We also were able to establish that area as a community safety zone, which means if you're caught speeding in that area, you get a much higher fine than any other area. We were able to also increase police presence as requested by the residents. On Adley, we had residents contact me saying that they were being overcome with tow trucks in their neighborhood. And at one point they actually had 7 tow trucks parking in their street. We got the community together again with bylaw and our staff, and it took us 4 years, but we were able to get a bylaw that would protect the neighborhoods from this ever happening again. On Todd Street, the residents contacted me about a problematic walkway, and there was some serious property damage being done and some loitering. And so we got the community together again, and we had police and bylaw and our other staff at this meeting, and we were able to increase signage, we put better lighting in there, and we had increased police presence in that neighborhood. On another street this summer, I was contacted by some residents that had a home that was causing them to not get very much sleep over the summertime. So we got together again with the police, and within a week and a half we had established a plan, it was executed, and those neighbors, I'm very happy to say, were sleeping soundly by the end of the summer. So what have I been doing for the past 4 years? I've been listening to you. I believe that being a councillor is not an individual position. It is a partnership with the residents of Ward 1 that voted me in. So I'm respectfully asking you, on October the 20th to the 27th, vote Marilyn Crawford as your Ward 1 councillor.